We've helped hundreds of children. Now they're more like family. I am Dr. Enrico Stazzone. I am a pediatric orthopedic surgeon and one of the co-founders of our Pediatric Orthopedic Project.
We started back in 2012 when two local spine surgeons in Santiago, Dominican Republic put out an SOS to see if a pediatric orthopedic surgeon would come and do a scoliosis surgical mission. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Stazzone. I am a co-founder, president, and executive director of Pediatric Orthopedic Project. In the Dominican, any child, any person with a deformity is ostracized from the community.
The deformities are much larger and greater. They don't really have access to braces. They don't have access to early onset screening. They will show up as teenagers with these extremely large curves, 100 degrees, 110 degrees, much larger than here.
These girls are not considered marriage worthy. They're just sort of tossed aside.
Some of the children weren't allowed to go to school. They were considered a distraction. Other kids would make fun of them and pick on them, and the teachers didn't want bullying on the school ground, so they would send the kid home. So some of the kids would come to us teenagers and they hadn't been in school in years. They couldn't read, they couldn't write, they weren't educated. You do their surgery and now they're welcome back. They can go back to school, which is amazing.
The common day things that one would find in the children's hospital, like a Band-Aid, a piece of gauze, non-existent. Everything that we need is brought to the country so that we can operate on these kids.
We decided that if we're going to do it, we're going to do it with the highest level of quality possible. We're going to try and make it as close as we could to doing it here in the United States. So we wanted to have top-of-the-line implants. We wanted to have top-of-the-line safety.
We are one of the few foundations that does spine surgery in the third world with an all-volunteer run organization. That means no one is salaried. 100% of what goes to POP goes towards our efforts.
It's a very different mission. We have relationships with the local doctors and nurses, and then we have relationships with these children and their families. We keep in touch with them. It's a very unique sort of approach that we've used to our mission work.